Hey everyone, welcome back to the Still Got the Blues solo lesson. We're going to look at a couple more sections today. Let's get going. Let's have fun. Couple of notes there already. On the second note, we start off with the guitar on the neck pickup. Then when we play the second note, we're flipping over to that bridge pickup, get the more aggressive, edgy sound. Also, there's that note where we have that gradual release of the bend. Want to emphasize that to get that emotional, kind of crying sound. Okay, now comes one of my favourite licks of all time. Slowly. I'll say at the start here, I use 2 downstrokes and then 2 upstrokes. So we have, so down, down, up, up. Then we go down, up, down. And then the pull-offs that we use, I'm exclusively using downstrokes. Won't matter too much there really. But when we go into this melody, some of those notes are muted, but you don't have to mute them too much. And then when we climb back up, some of the notes I don't mute as much as others, but it's up to you. You can mute them all if you like. It's not really going to matter too much. But as I said, exclusively using downstrokes there. Okay, so I've got a couple of things to say. Firstly, that note that we bend up at the start, I rake into it. It's like a sweep over dead notes with our right hand with the plectrum. I mute with my right hand to the side of my palm. I don't mute with my left hand. If we were to play the 8th fret without bending, it would sound like this with the sweep. Now hear that horrible rumble that we get underneath, that resonant sound. If we bend the string up, it gets rid of that, because we're bending the string into the strings that we've just raked over. Anyway, next section sounds like this. We go up, upstroke, downstroke, pull off, and then down, down, up, and then down, up, down. Okay, now I'm not going to go over every picking stroke for this next section. I will like to mention a couple of things though. We have this lick here, and that last there that we have, it was a hammer on from nowhere. Okay, sometimes we just hammer those notes on from nowhere. It's an economic thing. It requires a bit of strength in your fingers to get it to sound clear, but again, we don't have to pick every single note. It's just easier when we're playing quicker that we don't really need to do that. Like that last note, couple of notes there, again hammered on from nowhere. Okay, just keep that in mind when you play some of these hammer on pull off licks. You don't have to always pick every note. Now there is a lick that we can practice this hammer on from nowhere with, and it sounds like this. Okay, where the middle 2 notes are hammered on from nowhere. I played this lick in a previous video actually. It's a good lick to practice, but yeah, it's just an example. Okay, so not too much to say about this section. There are a couple of situations, or at least one, where we hammer on from nowhere. There's this lick, which goes... So that last... We have the... which hammers on from nowhere. But what I would like to say in general about this phrase, I feel like we're kind of speeding up as we go along, but kind of gradually. So we're kind of playing through the timings. There's no exact spot where we go from, say, 8th notes to 16th note triplets to 16th notes. We are kind of gradually speeding up. So try to make it a feel thing. Play this phrase over and over again until you can really get it to fit in. Okay? Just give it a shot, keep going through it, and get used to it. That's all I can really say about it. So I hope that helps, you think about, how to play this. Just really try to make sure you end on that note on the right point, okay? Also, keep in mind we do start this lick right after that last note that we played, the vibrato. Okay, so kind of put it into a bit of a context there. Okay, so there's a bit of a timing thing that I want to talk about in this specific lick. Okay? Can you hear that little section there? We're not going... We're going... There's a bit of a... More of a gap after the second pull-off. Okay? It's just one of those little phrasing things that you can hear if you listen to the original. So, really have a listen to that. I'll reiterate again, we are not going... We're going... There's a slight difference. And that's kind of the main thing that I want to talk about there. The tabs should tell you the rest, really. I am playing downstrokes with that part there. But then, again, when we go to the lower string from a higher string, we're always going downstroke. If we're going back up to a higher string, it generally is going to be an upstroke. Just keep those things in mind. Anyway, that'll pretty much do it for this video today. Hopefully that was okay for you to pick everything up. If you have any questions, please feel free to post them in the comments below. And take care. I'll see you next time for the next section.